Carlos Zimmermann.
On the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Lady Hornet Softball pregame show. Let's go down to the diamond and join the voice of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball, Carlos Zimmermann.
And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods tonight in Nacogdoches, Texas, for this matchup in District 16 5A between the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons and your Huntsville Lady Hornets. Carlos Zimmermann here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Glad to have you with us this evening, wherever you guys may be. Should be a good ball game tonight. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Alongside of me is my good friend and broadcast partner, Luke Scott. Luke, the Lady Hornets, they come on off of a huge win against Kingwood Park on Tuesday. Should be setting themselves up for a very good spot in the playoffs with 2 games remaining after tonight. There's a lot in play in a big night in District 16 5A, my friend.
Well, you know, it's nice to get the guaranteed playoff berth last game out of the way. You get that done, get the X by your name, you're in the playoffs no matter what happens. Now it's time to take care of business. This is a team that's won countless district championships in a row, more than we've been a part of here, I believe, in a row. And so this is a game that can really, just it helps you and it keeps you on pace for what you are. You're the better team than Nacogdoches. No offense to Nacogdoches, but Huntsville, they have a proven team. They've been here, done that. They should take care of Nacogdoches tonight, without a doubt. And really looking forward to the next couple games left.
Absolutely. 2 games remain after tonight, but looking at this matchup tonight, last time these two teams faced each other, it was a 10-2 win back home in Huntsville. Hope Grant was the same pitcher in that ballgame. She will go to the circle tonight for the Lady Hornets. She threw a masterpiece of that ballgame. A couple errors in the ballgame kept her from a perfect game, but she did keep Nacogdoches hitless, so she got that no-hitter, her second of the season, back home in Huntsville. So we'll see how she fares tonight against this Nacogdoches team. Once you've seen all the teams once, both teams really do get a feel for each other. So, and when you look at this matchup last year, I had the call for this game last year here in Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches didn't back down a bit from last year's Lady Hornet squad, so it'll be interesting to see how these two teams face. And like I said, it's a huge night in District 16 5A. Kingwood Park and Porter, they're up against each other tonight. Two teams they are battling for a district championship as well with Huntsville. And then even Dayton and Lufkin, they're battling for that last spot in the playoffs tonight. So we'll see how things pan out. We'll be scoreboard watching, and it should be a lot of fun here tonight in NAC.
Yeah, you bring up Hope Grant pitching, and you talk about this is a player from last year that you were kind of hoping if you could get just a couple innings out of her, you'd be good and you could set up JJ for the rest or mix the match with however you must or however you'd like. Well, this year, Hope Grant's been a different beast. She's been able to be on the mound and give you confident innings and really help with the pitch count. And, due to softball, it's easier on the arm, but it still helps out JJ a little bit. Put her at shortstop and let Hope do her thing. And she's been great this year. We got to keep this thing going because with depth in the pitching, right, on the mound, that's what really carries you in the playoffs. You can hit all you want. If you can't keep a team from scoring, that's one thing. But if you can keep another team from scoring, that's another thing. And to have two pitchers that you're confident in going into postseason, going into later in the district season to compete for a district championship, that's big time.
She's thrown 4 complete games this year, so she's definitely been a different animal for the Lady Hornets. We're going to step aside and take a break. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Morgan Bryan prior to the start of this matchup, so we'll go talk to her, and when we come back, we will have starting lineups, national anthem, and much more here from Nacogdoches from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Carlos Zimmermann here with head coach Morgan Bryan ahead of this matchup with the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. Coach, coming off of a great win against Kingwood Park, setting yourselves up for just a really good future down the stretch of these final few games. Your thoughts going into this one?
We kind of like what we said in the interview at the end of the game the other day. I want to focus in on each team and make sure that we respect each of our opponents. NAC has always been good as far as pitching and everything is concerned. They have 2 really great pitchers, so we want to respect those 2 and make sure that we're focused in on the job at hand when we approach the plate. And then, of course, just keeping our defense solid.
And then looking at Hope tonight, you're going to her through a no-hitter against Nacogdoches last time, and then just the only runs they came across were errors. So what are you going to be looking at Hope going into this one?
The last time that we threw Hope was actually at Lufkin, and
That's right.
She did throw against NAC. You are correct. She had a great game there too, but she threw really well at Lufkin. She only allowed, I believe, 3 hits, and she just was really commanding the strike zone in all of her pitches. So looking for that same discipline as far as her in the circle being a leader for us and just making sure that she holds them to, little to no runs and lets our defense play for her.
Like I had mentioned, there was a couple of errors last time against Nacogdoches, but your defense looked really, really good on Tuesday, of course, with the double play to finish the ball game, but overall looked really, really good outside of maybe 1 miscue. So what are you going to be looking at your fielding tonight against NAC?
Same thing. We really focus on our defense, trying to make sure that we're just on the top of our game, making sure that we're making the little things into normal routine plays for us, and that's just really what we want to look at. We don't really want to look at the errors that we may have made. I think those were more pressing in situations, so we just want to settle in those situations and make those routine.
How have the girls been feeling going into this one? Because, there's another big game that's going on tonight. Obviously, they're thinking about that as well in terms of how these last two games are going to go. But how have they been feeling and just on the bus and then just at practice as well this week?
No, bus ride was really good on the way here. Practice was really good this week, too. We had great defense, had some things we were working on offensively that we're trying to execute going into these next 3 games. Just trying to really focus in on fine-tuning so that we're ready for everything. And, yeah, there is another big game going on tonight, but we're going to focus in on what we have first, and then we'll check that later.
Coach, as always, keys to a big win and get yourself one step closer to possibly another district title.
Doing the little things right, making sure we execute at the plate, and just playing the Huntsville softball way.
All right, Morgan, thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, me and Luke will continue to break down this matchup with the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons and your Huntsville Lady Hornets. Big one tonight. It's really a big night across District 16 5A, so strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one tonight. We'll be back here in just a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets! This has been the Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is right around the corner.
At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Play ball.
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to feel the sting. It's time once again for Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball. Let's head down to the diamond and join the voice of Lady Hornet Softball, Carlos Zimmermann.
And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods. We welcome you to Nacogdoches, Texas for tonight's matchup in District 16 5A between the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Glad to have you with us tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. If you are just joining us, don't forget to let us know where you're enjoying this ball game from down in the comments below. LT Garrett into the circle here.
Oh, my God.
I think we're going to have to find a different spot for that. That is already started.
Going to need the catcher to catch the ball here.
Yep, that too. I'll fix that for you, buddy. Don't worry about that. Wow. You know, I didn't think about that before we got started, but, you know, you live and you learn.
Well, you know, sometimes you expect the catcher to catch the ball.
That too. Well, I think that's the best we're going to get that one tonight. Luke, either way, again, glad to have you with us tonight. We're off to a hot start, ladies and gentlemen. Luke, as I was saying before we were interrupted, final thoughts before we get
never
started.
A dull day here at
No.
KSAM Sports.
No.
Final thoughts. Just take care of business. Huntsville is, you know, this is the better team. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, the crowd mic popped all the way through, too. Wow.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Blue.
Where were we talking about? Oh, the final thoughts.
Yes.
Huntsville, take care of business. You're the better team in this. You've proven it time and year in, year out. You dominate Nacogdoches. The catcher can't even catch the ball. No, I'm kidding. But you just got to get on base and get up early and try not to fight from behind. Get up, get going, and bring some energy because right now the crowd's kind of dead.
Yep. We'll see what the Lady Hornets can do tonight. A win tonight and some other superlatives to go their way that sets themselves up for another run at another district title. Glad to have you with us tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. First pitch of the game from LT Garrett is on the inside half for a strike. And we are underway here in Nacogdoches. Anna Rosalund into the lineup here to lead things off for the Lady Hornets. The 0-1 from Garrett. That one runs low that time, 1-1 into the turf. Rosalund this year has been very good from top to bottom in the lineup. She has been very impressive for the Lady Hornets. Back into that leadoff spot where she was very used to from last year as a freshman. 1-1 from Garrett. Again, low, 2-1.
Stay off it. Good job.
Yeah, Nacogdoches, they come into this ballgame 0-7 in District 16 5A, eliminated from postseason contention. And what has been a very tried and true district this year is Rosalund. That one towards the knob of the bat, over in foul ground, not able to glove it over there is LT's sister, Jayla Garrett. And the count will run 2-2 now on the leadoff batter for Huntsville.
A good early battle here for Rosalund. Struggled for some of the years, had some really good games as well, kind of been up and down.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for LT Garrett to start this ball game. One away in the top half of the first for Huntsville. Rest of the Lady Hornet lineup looks like this. From Anna Rosalund, we move on to Eris McHale. She's playing at third tonight. Over at shortstop and batting third, J.J. Duke batting fourth. And the pitcher tonight for Huntsville, Hope Grant, batting fifth. Katie Von Rosenberg, the catcher. Batting sixth, the second baseman, the freshman, Chloe Sanders, batting seventh. And playing at first base, Callie Klawinski. Batting eighth, the designated players, Jazz Enriquez. And batting ninth. And playing in center field is number 2, Noelle Sandman. The flex option tonight for the Lady Hornets in right field is Riley Hammond. First pitch was a strike to Eris McHale. Had a double with an RBI on Tuesday night, and a swing and a miss there from McHale. Runs the count 0-2 with one away. McHale so far this year batting .353, has worked her way up on that average. Moving her to second in the lineup. That one, just missed outside. 1-2. Little outside and a little low that time from the Lady Dragon pitcher.
Carlos, we got a good view right here of the mound, man.
Yes, we do.
This is good. Good angle.
Fights that one off to the right side, but it is foul. And sorry, folks, we can't get really the whole field of view in for you tonight. 76 degrees here at first pitch. The sun's starting to peek out a bit here. We were worried about some possible rain chances tonight here in Nacogdoches, but we are nice and dry for the moment. Wind coming out of the south at 9 miles an hour. Next pitch to McHale on the ground, third base side. Knocked down over there by Robertson. The throw on to first, and a good pick by Garrett for out number 2.
Nice throw there and good stretch there from third base. Decent hit. Kind of bobbled it there, but way to make a play.
I'll turn it over to J.J. Duke, as that defensive alignment for Nacogdoches does look like this. Michaela Tanner in left, in center, Jaira Fletcher in right is Kendall Cross, and we'll get the rest after this next pitch from L.T. Garrett. J.J. takes it for a strike in the happy zone. 0-1 the count. Around the horn on the infield, Rhodesia Robertson at third. Over at short, Shariah Wade at second base is Zariah Williams. At first, Jayla Garrett, and the backstop for L.T. Garrett tonight is Giselle Ojeda. Duke hits that one in the right center field. That one is down and past the right fielder Cross. Duke is rounding first and now rounding second. She had 2 triples on Tuesday night, and she has got another one here tonight in Nacogdoches.
Nice hit right there. Got into the gap, and maybe a little bit of a misjudgment there, and I'm sorry, in right field, but still turned the corner. A nice 2-out triple there for Miss Duke.
Her third triple this week. As here's Hope Grant, first offering from Garrett, inside part of the plate in the count, 0-1.
Jammed her.
Here on Hope Grant. In the circle tonight for the Lady Hornets. We'll get her stats for her when we come back in the bottom of the first. Trying to bring home the first run of the game for the Lady Hornets. Here's the 0-1. Grant fouls that one back in the count, 0-2. If the inning continues, Katie Von Rosenberg is on deck. Home plate umpire needs a new softball, and they're getting it over there in the Nacogdoches dugout. And an 0-2 count here on Hope Grant. 2 out, runner at third is J.J. Duke, her battery mate. 0-2. Swing and a miss down on the ground. Throw down to first to Jayla Garrett to complete the strikeout, and that'll retire the side here in the Huntsville half of the first. They get a runner over to third, but 2 strikeouts in the inning for L.T. Garrett sends us to the bottom of the first. We'll have it for you when we come back in just a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nacogdoches. Bottom of the first, no score here between the Lady Dragons and the Lady Hornets. Carlos Zimmermann here. Hope Grant going to work, and the first pitch is hit into right field. Riley Hammond has got it. 1 pitch, 1 out of Shariah Wade to start things off here in the the Nacogdoches half of the first. Rest of the lineup for Nacogdoches does look like this. Batting second, Giselle Ojeda. Batting third, number 11, Jaira Fletcher. Batting cleanup, number 17, Jayla Garrett. Batting fifth, number 18, L.T. Garrett. Batting sixth, number 7, Zariah Williams. Batting seventh, number 10, Rhodesia Robertson. Batting eighth, number 3, Kendall Cross. And batting ninth, number 15, Madison Pleasant. One down here with just one pitch from Hope Grant, and the first offering here to Giselle Ojeda runs inside. 1-0. Hope Grant enters this ball game, and she has had a very good year, as we alluded in the pregame. A sub-2 ERA at 198, 8-2 on the season, 4 shutouts, 2 saves, and 2 no-hitters as well. 1-0. Ojeda on the ground, foul.
Tell you what, Carlos, coming into this game, we didn't really know the weather. Man, it's perfect. We got a little breeze that's coming into us. It's perfect.
It's very nice. Good night for softball here on a Friday night in East Texas. One down, 1-1 count here on Ojeda. Offering from Grant on the way. In there, strike 2, and Ojeda's like, not sure about that one, but the count is 1-2. J.R. Fletcher waits on deck. Grant gets the sign from Von Rosenberg. Now the 1-2 offering. Ojeda chops it on the ground, third base side, foul once again.
It's a good pitch right there, down and low.
Remind you folks, you can follow Huntsville Softball on Twitter. Just search Huntsville SB on the Twitter. Another 1-2 from Grant. Swing and a miss. That bobbled away by Von Rosenberg. Throw down to Callie Klawinski at first to complete the strikeout. And there's, or no, they say foul. They said foul. All right.
When you're on Twitter, you're trying to, follow the Hornets, might as well go and follow KSAM as well.
Yes.
KSAM 1017.
Yes.
Get all of our live updates.
So after the foul, ultimately, of Ojeda, here is another 1-2 coming from Hope Grant in just a moment. She gets the sign, toes the rubber, 1-2 again. Ojeda takes it for a ball, 2-2. And this is game 1 of 2 of our Huntsville Hornet Diamond doubleheader. Colin Neal and B.J. McMichael, they have got the call down in Kingwood for Huntsville Hornet baseball against Kingwood Park. I do want to let you know, though, they are having technical difficulties with their video tonight, as there's a swing and a miss of Ojeda for the strikeout, 2 down here in Nacogdoches. So, again, they may be having video trouble down there in Kingwood. But still, go check out that ball game as it progresses tonight, because it's another big one for Huntsville on the baseball side of things after a tough loss on Tuesday.
Yeah, they're right there on the bubble to make the playoffs right there, trying to get a 4th seed. I mean, still anyone's game. I mean, Huntsville, yeah. I mean, it's quite the scenario there, but they can still win the district. It's quite the things that have to happen, but
going to be interesting to see how things play out over there on the baseball side. Again, Colin Neal and B.J. McMichael, they have got the call down in Kingwood. Kylie Lehman tuning in from Maryland, saying, let's go Huntsville. And good to hear from you, Kylie. Again, let those comments continue to flow in. Here's the 1-0 to Fletcher. That one low, 2-0. Of course, Luke, as we alluded in the pregame, we're scoreboard watching tonight. Kingwood Park and Porter up against each other. Dayton and Lufkin against each other. 2 playoff battling teams. 4, really. Trying to vie for the 4 playoff spots out of the district. 2-0. That one chopped on the ground by Fletcher. Sanders has got it, throw to first in time, and that'll retire the side here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-2-3 goes Nacogdoches. Huntsville back to work when we come back in 60 seconds from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in Nacogdoches. Top of the second, ready to get underway. No score between the Lady Dragons and the Lady Hornets. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of me is Luke Scott. 5, 6, and 7 coming up for the Lady Hornets. Katie Von Rosenberg will get us started. Luke, before she takes to the plate, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors.
Of course. Got to first thank you, Affordable Plumbing, family-owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And, of course, your church,
yes, sir.
Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. And, of course, Sammy Samora Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered.
Von Rosenberg, the backstop for the Lady Hornets, digs in, and a first pitch swinging strike from Von Rosenberg. LT Garrett inducing a lot of swings so far to open up this ball game. Of course, LT, a player that Huntsville's very used to over the last couple of years. Here's the 0-1. Von Rosenberg slaps this one into right field. Crossover, though, she's got it. 4 out, number 1.
It's got a little too much air under it and went right to the right fielder there. Good pitch there, and got solid contact, but not really what you want to do. You're trying to drive that one down, and just got a little bit too up.
So in steps the freshman here, Chloe Sanders. Batting .478 in now her 11th ball game of the year. Sanders swings at the first pitch. Running in on it is Fletcher. She overran it, and that's going to roll all the way to the fence. Sanders around first and over to second. We'll see what they decide to score that one. I believe give her a hit on that one. A single and advancing on the miscue there in center.
Now batting for Huntsville, number 30,
Callie Klowinski to the plate.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was going to get down, and the center fielder just overran it.
With 1 down. First pitch high there from Garrett, 1-0. Lewinsky's another player that's turned it on as of late. Was batting in the low 200s a couple of games ago, but ever since that Dayton game and then over the last couple of games, she is definitely
something clicked there.
Started to click like it was for her in the playoffs last year. She'll square around, but she'll take strike 1 as Sanders will hold up over at second. And again, Luke, Nacogdoches is in one of those precarious positions where they kind of really have nothing to lose in this kind of ball game. They're 0-7. They're eliminated from postseason contention. So they're just going to give it all they got here and try to play spoiler as that one bounces away from Ojeda, and Sanders will reach on over to third. Takes a big lead around third, but she will hold up there. And the first run for the Lady Hornets now sits 60 feet away.
Second time the Hornets or Lady Hornets have had a runner on third base already tonight.
And, you know, that's another thing.
Maybe this time we try to get her home now.
You bring up a really good point because that is something they have struggled with is left on base. They have left 202 runners on base this year. 2-1 to Klowinski, just low, 3-1. Jazz Enriquez, she waits on deck. Garrett comes set, 3-1 to Klowinski. Tries to lay down a bunt, but she walks Klowinski. So runners at the corners with 1 out for Jazz Enriquez, who is in this lineup for what seems to be the first time in quite a while. She has been used, of course, in defensive situations, but has not seen much time at the plate as of late. She'll get her opportunity here with runners at the corners and 1 down. Garrett in a bit of trouble here with 1 away. Double plate up on the infield. Bunt attempt. Does not work. Either way, it's called strike 1. Trying to do anything to try and get this first run across here for the Lady Hornets. With 1 down in the 0-1 from Garrett. In there for a strike. Klowinski just is going to run down. Put her over at second base. Catcher's indifference that time for Ojeda. The 0-2 to Enriquez. Enriquez swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett, her third of the night. That is a huge out, number 2, if you're Nacogdoches. So that'll bring up Noelle Sandman. She bats 9th in the order this evening. She was 3 for 4 last time against Nacogdoches, back when she was up at the top of the lineup. We'll see what the senior can do here. Committed to Centenary, first offering, tries to lay down the bunt, but popped it up and overran it, did Garrett, and that's going to score the first run of the ball game for Huntsville.
Wow, that's not how you draw it up right there, but you'll definitely take the 1-0 lead there. Not the greatest bunt, but you'll take whatever you can get.
Oh, man.
That's an RBI single right there.
All our official score here. Off to my
maybe
right.
an error. Maybe an error.
I'd say an error, but I mean, just.
I'm generous. I'd count it a strike just because, or a hit.
Oh boy, so I lose some of my papers there. Thank you, Anthony. Here's Rosenlund with 2 down. There's ball number 1. Another catcher's indifference from Ojeda. That'll move Sandman over to second base.
Yeah, no one was there.
So an error on Garrett brings home the first run for Huntsville with 2 down and a 1-0 pitch to Rosenlund. It's the inside, 2-0.
These 2 bunt fakes that we've had, the first baseman cheats up, the second baseman sliding over to first, leaving second base. No one's there because shortstop's cheating in as well, or just late to cover.
2-0 from Garrett. High ball 3. Chance for Rosenlund here to walk and load the bases for Eris McHale, who waits in the on-deck circle. 3-0 from Garrett. Rosenlund squares around and takes strike 1. Again, Callie Klawinski now at third. Noel Sandman over at second. And 1-0 Huntsville after the error by Jayla Garrett. Here's the 3-1. Rosenlund takes ball 4. 5-pitch walk there from Garrett, her second of the night. Will bring Eris McHale to the plate. She's 0 for 1.
And all of these you get the run in on 2 outs, and everything has been on 2 outs. And if you can get a base hit here, maybe score 2, possibly 3, that's a killer inning here for Nacogdoches early in the game.
First offering to the Huntsville third baseman, swings at a high ball, 1-0 or 0-1, I should say.
Yeah, that was just really, really aggressive there from Eris. Swinging at that trash. You don't want to be swinging at that. You want to see something in front of the plate now.
The 0-1. McHale fouls it back, 0-2. A little behind on the fastball of Garrett. J.J. Duke would bat next if the inning was to roll on, and it could be a huge inning here for Huntsville. Nacogdoches trying to just get away with just the 1 run.
Battle up right here, kid.
Garrett comes set, 0-2. McHale pops this one up. I believe it'll go behind the press box here. Me and Luke got to stay frosty here behind the plate. Count remains 0-2. Like I said, McHale had an RBI double on Tuesday night against Kingwood Park, a 4-1 victory for Huntsville.
Hey, keep battling, Ones, keep battling.
Put him in a 2-way tie at the top of the district. The 0-2 to McHale, well high that time. 1-2, well covered, though, by Giselle Ojeda to keep all runners on base. Stephanie Sanders and family tuning in. Glad to have you guys with us tonight.
All right, no, you can't right here. 1. Battle, battle, battle.
Lady Hornets looking for more here with the bases loaded. The 1-2 from Garrett. McHale swings that one into right. Cross, though. In right to not make the catch. It gets down. 1 run is in. 2 run is in. McHale is going to clear the bases and hold up at third. It's 4-0 Lady Hornets. Cross had a beat on it for a moment, but just misjudged at the last second. So a base hit for Eris McHale brings it to J.J. Duke. She swings at the first pitch she sees, but she pops it up on the infield. Williams underneath of it. She's got it for out number 3, but 4 across for Huntsville in the Lady Hornets half of the second inning. Bottom of the second will come on the way next. Hope Grant back to work when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help prevent the spread of viruses.
Sorry about that, folks. Had some technical difficulties on our end, but we are back and going, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you with us again tonight. Here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. 4-0 Huntsville here. As heads up, Luke, this may come after us.
Oh, my goodness.
We're keeping an eye on it. It's currently an 0-2 count here on Jayla Garrett for Nacogdoches.
We got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. Huntsville's got a lot going on out there on the field right now. 4-0 lead after that top half of the second, and the 0-2 on the way to Garrett on the ground. A little number. Grant over to get it, and the throw to Klawinski in time. One away.
Now batting for your Lady Dragons, number 18, L.T. Garrett.
So that'll bring L.T. Garrett to the plate for Nacogdoches.
And that's what you want, a quick one out. Get one out on the board and try to take care of business as quickly as possible. And get your batters back up to bat. Good pitch.
Foul tip into the glove for strike number 1 from Hope Grant.
And now we got some shadows on the field with the sun.
Sun's popping back out again. Here's the 0-1 to Garrett. That one low that time by Grant. Skips to the backstop, 1-1. And if you are just joining us, folks, keep those comments flowing in. We'd love to hear from you. It's 4-0 Huntsville. One down here in the Nacogdoches half, as that one a hard hit ball by Garrett, but well fouled in the count 1-2. Really one of the few and far between offensive threats for Nacogdoches. She can even motor down the line as well on anything hit on the infield. So the infielders got to remain frosty here for Huntsville. 1-2 pitch. That one well out in front of that ball. That is on its way towards.
Tomahawked at that one.
Yeah, she tomahawked at that one on its way possibly towards Nacogdoches' football stadium in the count 1-2. That's the wicked angle that ball had. Nobody on, one out, 4-0 Huntsville. 1-2 again. Garrett got her with the changeup that time, did Grant. Second strikeout of the night for Hope. 2 down here in the bottom of the second to hand it off to Zariah Williams.
Just a good speed there, Carlos. Off speed, down low, hard to judge, and Garrett was really aggressive early in that at-bat and paid the price for that one. Swung a little too hard, a little too early. Also helps, or doesn't help, that she didn't keep her eye on the ball.
So here's the second baseman for Nacogdoches, Zariah Williams. She stands in with a slight open stance, and the first offering from Grant right down the pipe for strike number 1. And Huntsville getting their runs there with bringing 8 batters to the plate. Combined with a couple of singles, walks, and a big error that would have ended the inning. Here's the 0-1 to Williams, swing and a miss. Count 0-2. Williams will dig back in here. Lady Hornets will have the 4, 5, and 6 up in the top of the third. And the 0-2, that time a good waste pitch by Grant, 1-2. One, 2 from Grant. Chopped on the ground by Williams. Right back to Grant. Flip to Klawinski in time, and that'll retire the side. Pair of groundouts to Grant, and a strikeout for Grant. Gets them through the bottom of the second clean. Speaking of Grant, she leads things off in the top of the third when we come back in 60 seconds on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods. Glad to have you with us tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We're in the third here between the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. Hope Grant strides into the batter's box here after pitching 2 clean innings thus far. She'll now go to work here against LT Garrett to start things off after Huntsville put together a 4-run top of the second. First offering to Grant. Grant swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Well, I do have good news, folks. It looks like Colin and BJ have remedied their video issues, and they have a video feed tonight. They have not yet started down there in Kingwood as Grant swings in another pitch. 0-2. One of Garrett's 3 strikeouts tonight. Trying to avoid becoming another strikeout victim. The 0-2. She slaps this one on the second base side. Williams could not get a glove of it, and Grant will reach. Tried to scoop it there, thinking the ball was going to have a little more elevation off the ground. But remember, the ground here, it's turf. It's going to have a different little feel than natural grass would. So that is going to be an error on Williams to hand it off to Von Rosenberg. Courtesy running for Hope Grant, Kiana Washington.
And I think that's kind of been the message here that Coach Bryan's been telling the Lady Hornets. Just get some balls in play. Ooh, good throw. Under the tag.
Ooh,
under
Kiana
the tag.
Washington.
Under the tag. It was a great throw, though.
Great throw from behind the plate by Ojeda, but Washington just getting underneath of that tag over there at second base. And for Washington, that is officially the first stolen base of the night for the Lady Hornets. For Washington, that is her 14th on the year.
I think I was saying getting balls in play. It's like hockey, pucks on the net, just balls in play, getting on the ground.
And Rosenberg lays down a good drag bunt. Von Rosenberg with good speed down the line. Williams is not able to get her in time. That moves Washington over to third. Runners at the corners now, and another courtesy runner will come on for Huntsville. It's the senior Valerie Cobb on for Ms. Von Rosenberg.
Wow, we're playing a little small ball here, Carlos. A bunt and reach on air, get to third off a stolen base. This looks like the Augie Garrido days of the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah. Runners to the corners, nobody out for Huntsville here in the top of the third. Here's the freshman Chloe Sanders. She'll lay down a bunt. That one good down the line, but
she touched it.
Well scouted there. At third, apparently, by Rhodesia Roberts. And home plate umpire says she did not touch it when it was in fair ground. So, yeah, battle roll on. It is a rather long strike one for Chloe Sanders.
Tough call to make right there.
Sanders will try again. She is 1 for 1 with a single. Next pitch, Sanders lays that one down, and once again, foul off the cleats of Robertson, but she touched it in foul ground. And Chloe trying to do all she can here.
That is, in fact, 2 on them.
So instead, it's an 0-2 count, and the pitch from Sanders is fouled back. Trying to stay ahead of the ball there from LT Garrett. Lots of foul balls here. And
why does the head umpire here not have some balls on him?
I don't know either. Maybe it's different from baseball side of things. Because usually you see those pockets right there that you see them full.
Oh, softball usually has them, I think.
Yeah, I never pay attention that much. Another 0-2 to Sanders. Out in front of that ball, but it's foul.
That's a good point of action right there. You try to sneak 2 bunts in, 2 questionable calls. Here we go. Look, right here.
There we go.
Get the balls. We could see him. Let's see him get in the picture right here. Putting one in his pocket. Now we got
2 softballs in there now.
2 of them.
Wind picks up a little bit. You see him on the flags out there. It's blowing in ever so much. There's the 0-2 again to Sanders. Out in front of it to the shortstop side. Wade makes the throw, but it's well errant and off the Huntsville dugout. Washington scores with ease, and Sanders will end up over at second base. That moves Cobb, the senior, over to third. So that's an error over there at short for Shariah Wade. 2 errors in the inning has brought home another run for Huntsville. It's now 5-0 here for Kelly Klowinski, and still nobody out.
Do you go bunt right here to try to load the bases?
I think if you bunt here, Cobb's coming home to score. Pitch was high from LT Garrett. Klowinski thought about it. Klowinski walked her first time up. Kelly showing bunt once again. LT comes set 1-0. That one low that time from Garrett, but well smothered by Ojeda. 2-0.
Good stop. That one's getting behind that. Might have scored a run, even though there's brick behind the batter's boxes here. Would give a pretty good ricochet, but who knows?
Never know what can happen. 2-0. Glowinski pulls it back. Good eye. 3-0. Glowinski.
Hey, great job, 3.
Good walk once again to load the bases for Jazz Enriquez. 3-0 from Garrett. Low ball 4, and it gets away. That's going to allow Cobb to come to the plate. She's in without a slide. And Callie with good heads-up base running with the ball well away from first base. Nobody covering, so that makes it 6-0. And Glowinski replaces where Sanders was a few moments ago for Jazz Enriquez and an empty bag at first.
Just an empty bag. Might as well take a free base right there with the walk. That's like 3 walks for her today now. 3 bases on 2 walks, pretty much.
That is 3 walks for LT Garrett. The second one she's issued there, trying to slap the tag on Sanders coming down the line, I believe. We got a lot of miscommunication here as we do have one Nacogdoches player that was a little ginger to get up there. As Rhodesia Robertson trying to walk it off. Again, they're trying to see here.
No one called an out, but no one said safe.
No one said safe. No one said out. That was Sandman coming down the line. As they were trying to slap the tag on her for the first out and also save a critical run.
Where's the other umpire?
He's over here off to our left side here. Again, the training staff in Nacogdoches still checking on Rhodesia Robertson. Hopefully she is okay. So now Nacogdoches' head coach out here to talk with the umpire. He's saying, I think those umpires are probably going to have to converge here in a second. Just a 2-man crew tonight after Enriquez's bunt.
Regardless of the called out or not, we will still have runners on first and third.
But again, that could take the run away if they officially confer. But for the moment, Huntsville has brought home their 3rd run of the ball game. It is 7-0. And still having a conference over here off to our left. That's what it says on the scoreboard here.
Here we go. Now they're going to talk.
Now they'll talk. Sanders was the one that did come in to score for Huntsville. The umpires finally meeting here to finally get an answer on this one.
Man, I can't focus that.
Don't worry about that. So you see him talking over there. Luke, while we have a pause, let's thank some more of our sponsors.
Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service. Of course, affordable plumbing, family-owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And, of course, Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. And Sammy Smore Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. And you know what I haven't forgotten? You know I always will remember?
Yes.
All these errors, man. There's been a bunch of errors today.
Yes, there has been. 2 in this inning alone for Nacogdoches.
How many in the game? 5? 4 or 5?
On my count, it's 3.
Oh, 3?
Yeah.
Safe.
So they say safe. So Enriquez reaches over at first. The run scores for Huntsville. Runners at the corners for the Lady Hornets. Still nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Well, Sandman now digs in for the Lady Hornets, 9th in the order. She reached on an error her first time to the plate. Callie Klawinski, the 8th run of the ball game, over at third. Enriquez at first, and the first offering from Garrett. Sandman tries to lay down a bunt, nearly hit her. Stayed right in front of the plate. The throw to first is in time for the first out, but it does score Callie Klawinski.
Good
so
sack
the
bunt.
sack bunt is successful, but luckily for Nacogdoches, they get that elusive first out.
How many bunts is that in that inning right there?
Let's see.
3, 4?
I think 3 or 4. So the small ball has been very kind to Huntsville. Anna Rosalind back to the plate here. She is 0 for 1, struck out and walked against Garrett. First offering. Little number on the infield. It's going to drop, and Ojeda wisely lets it roll foul.
Man, that had some wicked spin to that right there. Backspin.
Rosalind, the 7th batter of the inning for Huntsville. We've gone error for Hope Grant to reach, a single by Von Rosenberg, an error to allowed Sanders to reach, a walk to Klawinski, Jazz getting on, and then the sack bunt by Noelle Sandman. 1 to Rosalind. Rosalind, a little number. Right back to Garrett, though. That'll move the runner in Enriquez over to third, but that is out number 2 on another ground out in the ballgame for Huntsville.
Number 11, Eris McHale.
So here is Eris McHale for the Lady Hornets. Only 1 hit in this inning. That came from Von Rosenberg. The rest has been errors, walks, wild pitches, however you want to call it. First offering to McHale. McHale fouls it back 0-1. Give Enriquez the runner there over at third base for the Lady Hornets.
Hey, our ground ball line drive. Let's go, kid. No, you can.
1 for 2 tonight is McHale. Big swing and a miss, 0-2.
Just a little behind on pretty much every single pitch that she's seen. She's fouled off a couple and gotten some good contact on a few, but she's been late.
0-2 to McHale. McHale swings that one into center and down for a base hit for Eris McHale. Her second of the ball game brings Enriquez home to make it 9-0 Lady Hornets, and hand it off to the heavy-hitting J.J. Duke.
And just as I say, she's been late. The off-speed comes, times it up perfectly. That's the one she was sitting on. Right down the middle. It's a good piece of hitting right there for a 2-out single to score a run.
She has been riding that hot bat as of late as Duke is behind that pitch, 0-1. She represents the 9th batter of the inning for the Lady Hornets.
And Duke likes to ambush, too. She likes to go after that first pitch.
Jeez.
Don't mean to interrupt you there, Carlos.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Would you say a mini Jose Altuve? He loves to hack at that first pitch, too. Next offering. Duke swings. That one on the infield, though. It's going to get into foul ground. Garrett and Cross giving chase, but it's down.
Nope.
So a foul makes it 0-2 here on Duke. Duke tonight a triple and a pop-out. McHale, who's going to make the long stride across the diamond back over to first. She's the only Lady Hornet with multiple hits. And 9-0 Huntsville, a 5 spot here in the top of the third against Nacogdoches. 0-2 to Duke. Duke pops it up again and fouled and out of play.
Way under on that one.
And the wind picking up here just a bit. Just said coming out of the south at about 9, which I believe we are facing to.
Yeah, gust up to 20 miles per hour, so that's one of those. Right. Oh, nice hit.
Duke into right. Cross, though, is there to complete the third and final out. But another 5 runs across here for Huntsville in the top half of the third inning sends us to the bottom half. 7, 8, and 9 coming up for NAC when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Nacogdoches, bottom of the third, ready to get underway. 7, 8, and 9 coming up for the Lady Dragons, with the Lady Hornets in front 9-0. Hope Grant pitching a gem so far. Carlos Zimmermann here. Alongside of me is Luke Scott. An update from around the district. Lufkin and Dayton, 2-2, bottom of the third there. Also in the bottom of the third is Kingwood Park and Porter, but no one has scored. So a nail-biter in that one, in both of those games. And, well, this one here, it's a blowout thus far as the first pitch skipped in from Grant. 7-0 hitter up for Nacogdoches, Rhodesia Robertson. Of course, our eyes are definitely on that Kingwood Park and Porter matchup as the 1-0 from Grant. That one a swing and a miss by Robertson, 1-1. And Hope was the one that pitched against Nacogdoches in the Huntsville matchup in a 10-2 win for the Lady Hornets. Here's the 1-1. That one low that time from Grant, 2-1. So far tonight for Grant, she has been able to induce 2 strikeouts, 3 groundouts, and a fly out to open the game. 2-1 to Robertson. Low and inside, 3-1. Good delegation making the trip up here to Nacogdoches from Huntsville. The 3-1 from Grant. Swing and a miss by Robertson. Got her to chase.
Right there on the outside part, half the plate. Just a good-looking pitch right there. Found its way in the zone.
Grant trying to battle back after down 3-1. The payoff pitch. That one on the ground to the second baseman. Sanders has it on a bobble. Throw to Klawinski in time. 1 away. Good player over there by the freshman Chloe Sanders, playing at second base tonight with Duke over at short. And Callie Klawinski now over at first base. Of course, Klawinski filling the shoes of the 4-year varsity letterman in Alexis Taylor. She's done a very good job defensively. Does not make errors very often. She had a really interesting one with Kingwood Park on Tuesday. What was eventually scored an infield fly and only brought the 1 run for Kingwood Park, and then Riley Hammond would end the game on a 9-2 double play, throwing out what would have been the second run for K Park. First offering to Kendall Cross, missed low. Luke, I'll tell you, that was a wild way to finish that one. They had you and I had the call for Kingwood Park and Huntsville in Kingwood Park, and that ended on a 7-3 double play, and then the 9-2 double play on Tuesday night. 2 outfield double plays to win against K Park, one of the top teams in the district. That's fouled back by Cross on a bunt, 1-1. Sun beginning to set here. 7:20 is our time here in Nacogdoches. And we'll get an update here in just a few moments from the baseball side of things as they're now underway down in Kingwood. Here's the 1-1. Cross fouls it back again, 1-2. Currently 3-0 Kingwood Park in the top of the second. And a critical game for the Hornets.
Colin's got to pick them up. We're doing our best over here to try to pick them up, but
Yep.
Colin, I guess, isn't doing too much.
1-2 to Cross. That one just misses, 2-2. Grant, of course.
Did a school project on the high school baseball team for a
Yes.
feature, and it might be on Channel 7 here pretty soon.
Yes.
So look out for that, courtesy of yours truly, Luke Scott, and Colin Neal, and others in the group.
Yes, 2-2 to Cross. Just missed inside, 3-2 again. So back-to-back full counts here for Hope Grant. This time last at bat she was working from behind. She was ahead in the account of this one on Cross. So
Fell
Cross
behind.
with some good discipline. 3-2 to Cross. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the third. On Grant's third strikeout of the night to hand it off to Madison Pleasant. The Huntsville baseball team, they sit 4-6 in district play. A loss tonight would really hurt their ambitions.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
But they do get Nacogdoches and Dayton the rest of the way, and they won their 2 matchups earlier on in single district play as Pleasant takes ball 1. Wow.
That's a good waist pitch right there.
Absolutely. Grant will toe the slab again. 1-0 to Pleasant. Foul tip. Von Rosenberg could not glove it, but it is strike number 1. And the Lady Hornets, 2-time district champions, went to the bi-district round last year, won against Mount Pleasant. You and I had the call for both of those. They played very well. That one on the ground there to the shortstop, Duke. Guys it, throw to Klawinski in time, and that will retire the side. A little dramatics there from the Lady Hornet infield, but that closes the bottom half of the 3rd. Let's move on to the 4th. After Huntsville put together 5 in the 3rd, let's see what they got in the top half when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back here to Nacogdoches. We're in the top of the 4th, 9-0 Huntsville. Glad to have you with us tonight here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Again, I said 9-0, so we do have to start talking about the mercy rule side of things. It is 10 after 5. In softball, 15 after 3. So let's see what this inning brings. First pitch to Grant, fouled it back. I don't know why I moved. There's a net. It's 0-1.
It's human.
It's
just instincts.
I mean, after what happened to our camera at the top of the broadcast, I mean, I have to
kind
be
of
a
flustered
little,
over here.
Have to be a little ginger about it. 0-1 to Grant. Woo! Well inside. You heard that. 1-1. That might have woke her up just a little bit on that pitch inside by Garrett.
I think that gives incentive to go yard here.
Oh, she tries there, but fouls it back. 1-2.
And on the hands, too. That's a good pitch.
I mean, Grant's had that home run power this year. She's hit 3.
Yeah, not tonight, though. She's really struggled batting, but she's probably her best in the season, besides those no-hitters, pitching.
There's a swing and a pitch outside, and a second strikeout of Hope Grant tonight. We'll hand things off to Katie Von Rosenberg. I'll be intrigued here at the bottom of this lineup here for Huntsville, whether head coach Morgan Bryan's going to maybe switch some people out. Of course, you got Emily Zunker there in that dugout as well as an option at second base if you want to move some people around.
Yeah, you got quite a few options going on.
It's one of the deepest teams that Morgan's had, as there's a pitch low. 1-0. Of course, 2 years ago when we joined this group, regional quarterfinalists, lost to Sulphur Springs. Last year losing in the area around to Royce City as Von Rosenberg fouls that one back, 1-1. Of course, you don't need to worry about Royce City anymore. They moved up to 6A.
Yeah, that was disappointing last year. That was underachieving. That was a better team than an area team. That was the regional team last year that just didn't have their day.
1-1. Von Rosenberg pops that one foul again, 1-2. A little bit behind these pitches and underneath of them from LT Garrett. Garrett having a much better 4th. She's starting to look a lot like what she was in the top half of the 1st. Of course, errors plaguing Nacogdoches in the last 2 innings. The 1-2 to Von Rosenberg, chops on the ground right to Jayla Garrett. LT's sister steps on the bag for the 3 unassisted for out number 2.
for Huntsville, number 18, Chloe Sanders.
So here's Chloe Sanders for the Lady Hornets. Chloe tonight is 1 for 2, a single and reached on an error. And the first offering, swing and a miss, 0-1. Chloe telling the dugout to be quiet. They're trying to go to work here against Garrett. Here's the 0-1. That one popped into the air into shallow center. This is going to be tough fighting the wind is Fletcher, though. She's got it for the third and final out of the top of the fourth. So Huntsville not able to add to their lead here, but they still remain in front 9-0 as we go to the bottom half. Lineup card turns over for Hope Grant when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
To the bottom of the fourth we go here in Nacogdoches. 9-0 Lady Hornets. Hope Grant back to work here for her fourth inning. Do have some defensive substitutions for the Lady Hornets as well. Emily Zunker, the junior, now in over at second in place of Chloe Sanders. And out there in right, the senior Valerie Cobb in for Riley Hammond, the flex player. So if the lineup were able to work its way back around to Chloe, Emily would get a chance to bat. But we're back to the top of the order here now for Nacogdoches. Jariah Wade gets us started. She flew out her first time, and the first offering to Wade, low that time from Grant. And folks, if you want to buy tickets for the next Huntsville Hornets ball game or for scheduling information on all Huntsville High School sports and more, be sure to visit our great friends at HornetNation.org for details. I want to thank our good friend Lisa Blackburn. She does a lot of great work there for HISD on the athletic side of things.
Lisa. Love Lisa, number one.
Next pitch in from Hope misses, 2-0. Update from Kingwood Park on the baseball side of things, still 3-0 in favor of the Panthers. Team at the top of District 16 5A on the baseball side. 2-0 to Wade. Wade tries to lay down another bunt. Oh, that just missed. 3-0.
Yeah, that was low all the way.
Well,
low in the zone.
All right.
Let's go now.
Grant trying to battle back. And the 3-0. Low and inside, ball four, a four-pitch walk. So that ends the perfect game bid for Hope Grant. First base runner of the night for Nacogdoches here, Giselle Ojeda will now stride in. That's a good job there by Wade laying off all those pitches there.
Yeah, good eye.
First offering to Ojeda, tries to lay down the bunt. And a pickoff attempt there over at first of Wade. Zunker doing a good job covering. She is back safely, though. Pitch was a strike to Ojeda, 0-1. And if you are just tuning in, Emily Zunker again now in at second base, in for Sanders. Valerie Cobb in right. Ojeda 0 for 1. She struck out her first time against Hope Grant. Tries to lay down another bunt. Runner thought about going. Duke well covering to keep Wade over there at first base, and the pitch was once again a strike to Ojeda, so it's an 0-2 count.
Oh, my goodness. That's my bad on the deal there.
No, don't worry about it. I trust you, I'm not even looking at it. 0-2. Low, 1-2. And Hope Grant trying to continue the good pace she's been on. Now one over the minimum. It was 9 up, 9 down prior to the walk of Shariah Wade. 1-2 to Ojeda. Ojeda, hot shot right into the glove of Klawinski. She'll step on the bag. How about that? A 3 unassisted double play for Callie Klawinski in the other hot corner.
Wow. Nice play there by Callie. The runner there for Nacogdoches didn't even bother trying to get back. She knew she was beat, accepted the defeat, waved the white flag, and trotted on over to her dugout. Good play. That was an awesome play there.
That's the first time this year I've been able to write that on my scorecard. 3 UDP. Good job there by Callie Klawinski, the junior at first base. First offering here to Jaira Fletcher. It's low for a ball, 1-0.
And that's just your defense kind of bailing you out, because that was a good hit. That was a good contact. Got it.
Took a base hit away.
Yeah. Took probably runners on second and third away right there and got 2 outs instead.
1-0 to Fletcher.
Oh, good pitch. Oh, just
misses again inside, 2-0.
Good miss, good miss.
And here in the bottom of the fourth, 9-0 Lady Hornets. 4 runs in the second, 5 in the third. Blanks in the first and the fourth. It's been all blanks for Nacogdoches on the other end. Fletcher on the ground to the second baseman, Zunker. She bobbled it for a minute. Throw to Klawinski is in time. Bang, bang play over there for the speedy Fletcher, but it does retire the side for Nacogdoches here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Because of the 3 unassisted double play, Grant has continued to face the minimum tonight here in Nacogdoches. Let's go to the fifth. Huntsville needs 1 run to try and invoke a mercy rule. We'll be back shortly here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
All right, welcome back here to Nacogdoches. We're in the top of the fifth. Callie Klawinski at the plate for the Lady Hornets to lead off. And she takes strike 1 there from L.T. Garrett. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside my good friend and broadcast partner in Luke Scott. You want to put the video back on for the folks that are watching? Thank you, my good friend.
Do they want to be seeing this bloodbath? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know the Huntsville folks do. If there's anyone from NAC tuning in, I'm sure that might be the opposite.
They're probably not too happy with me.
You're a homer. I like it.
Gotta be a homer. Well, I'm not even from Huntsville, but sting to the day I die.
Yeah, that's right. You're Georgetown
Until
native.
they face Georgetown, then it's get a little fishy there maybe.
They're the 5A runner-ups from last year, losing to Lake Creek. It could very well be a rematch. Wow. Ooh, if that's fair, that's Callie Klawinski's first home run of the year, but it's about 20 feet foul.
Callie, wrong way, girl.
After making the great play defensively, she smoked it. Next pitch, Klawinski fouls off another one to the right side. Straight. Hit it straight.
She's missed it left. She's missed it right. She's due now up the middle.
Up the middle.
That's right.
Straightaway center off the flagpole. We'll see here. Nobody out, 0-2, 9-0 Huntsville, and the pitch. Oh, she tried. But a swing and a miss. Here in the bottom of the fifth.
I like the music that's going on up here. Yeah. They're doing a good job up there.
Need to meet the DJ up there. Pinch hitter now for Huntsville. Riley Hammond, who was the flex option, now in a DP as she takes strike 1. That'll end the night for Jazz Enriquez for the time being. She wraps up 0 for 2. Riley Hammond, of course, the hero from Tuesday night. Front end of the 9-2 double play. Swing and a miss there from Garrett, and the count is now 0-2 on Rue.
Let's go 1-3.
Whoops. Didn't mean to write the thing in the score there, as now head coach Morgan Bryan here to talk with our home plate umpire here. She forgot to tell the home plate umpire that Riley Hammond was at the plate and not Jazz Enriquez. Luke, that's actually the second time she's done that this year, but...
Just unprofessional.
Oh,
just
stop.
Oh,
stop. Sound like Jerry Lawler.
She knows I'm joshing.
Oh, Tudor Hammond, swing and a miss, and another strikeout for LT Garrett. So aside from that second and third inning for LT...
She's been great.
She's been great.
Who is Jerry Lawler? Oh, the king!
The king.
The king.
Come on.
Now batting for Huntsville, number 2, Noel Sandman.
Noel Sandman swings at the next offering there from LT Garrett. So, like I said.
See, that's how I just know him. He's the king. He ain't.
The king.
Yeah. Jerry the King Lawler.
Yes.
Him and Jim Ross.
I guess that makes me JR. Next pitch, the Sandman misses 1-1.
Are you tougher than a $2 steak?
I would say I am. I do like a medium rare, though, so maybe not. The $2 medium rare steak, I think that's a trip to the hospital. 1-1. Sandman swings and misses 1-2. Garrett, one strike away here from striking out the side.
Let's go 2. Hard ground ball, line drive.
She's got 6 strikeouts in this ball game outside of the 2 tumultuous innings.
Battle 2.
1-2 to Sandman. Opposite foul.
And, you know, to be honest, of those 9 runs, how many? I mean, a couple of walks, but other than that, I mean, it's been quite the few errors here on the defense here for Nacogdoches.
1-2 to Noel. Swing and a
pitch.
miss. So we'll roll on to the bottom half of the 5th with the score remaining 9-0. LT Garrett strikes out the side there of Huntsville here in the bottom of the, or top of the 5th inning. Well, let's now go to the bottom half. 4, 5, and 6 up for the Lady Dragons when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back to the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods in Nacogdoches, Texas. On the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. 4, 5, and 6 here for the Lady Dragons to face Hope Grant, and the first pitch Grant delivers. It's a little high for a ball. 1-0 here on Jayla Garrett. Garrett 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out. To Grant her last time up. 1-0.
Good
Oh,
pitch.
beautiful changeup, 1-1.
Yep, that's the one.
In the 8-6 win over Dayton a couple of weeks ago when we finished that ball game near midnight, after all the rain delays, it was that changeup that won it for Grant on the save. That one up the middle and through for a base hit. So there goes the no-hit bid for Hope Grant on the first hit of the night for Nacogdoches. That one comes from Jayla Garrett, and I'm going to blame my SID here because he said it in between innings. And there you go.
What do you say?
He said no hit. She had a no-hitter going.
Jinx.
I mean, I'm not a superstitious person, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Whoa, what a wicked
Nasty
swing there, and a filthy pitch from Hope Grant for Strike number 1.
So you're not superstitious, but you are a little stitious.
A little stitious.
Michael Scott.
Yes. 0-1. Oh, that is hit well in the
Goodbye.
left field. That ball is long gone. A home run for L.T. Garrett. Made this a 9-2 ball game on first runs of the night for Nacogdoches. Golly.
She saw Callie Quincy's, Callie
Klowinski.
She saw that hit, foul. She said, I'll one up you there, and pulled it.
So,
goodbye.
Losing the perfecto in the 4th, the no-hitter here in the 5th, and now the shutout here also in the 5th.
She kind of pimped it, too. I like it.
Yeah.
But you got to. You're down.
You're down
you might
9
as well,
runs.
right?
You might as well. So Raya Williams will now dig in for Nacogdoches. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th, and Williams swings at the first pitch she sees. Another great pitch by Grant.
She swung at that one.
See, you know, it's not terrible pitches. Garrett just got a hold of one.
Well, we talked about it earlier when she first came up to bat in the first inning. We told her she has power. She could pop it. And there it was.
0-1 to Williams. Pops this one up. McHale's right there for out number 1. So a pop out on the bunt attempt there for Williams. We'll give it to Rhodesia Robertson. Robertson, 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out to Chloe Sanders when she was in. Zunker now over there at second base. First offering to Robertson, laces that one on the infield, but right to J.J. Duke for out number 2. So after the single and the long ball for Nacogdoches, they get pick up a pair of quick outs. That'll bring Kendall Cross to the plate. She is 0 for 1, struck out against Grant last time. Wind again blowing ever so slightly inside. Didn't matter for LT, she just absolutely crushed it. Now Cross will dig in. 5th batter of the inning for Nacogdoches, and there is strike number 1. Good frame job there by Von Rosenberg. As we'll roll into the 6th inning here momentarily, we'll get an update from around the district. The 0-1. Cross pops this one up in the shallow left center field. Sandman, though, is there in time.
There you go.
And that will retire the side. But 2 runs across for Nacogdoches here in the bottom of the 5th has cut the lead to 7 for Huntsville. Let's roll on to the 6th inning here in Nac. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Here in the top of the 6th now between Huntsville and Nacogdoches, it's 9-2 Lady Hornets. Some great innings from LT Garrett. Have kept Huntsville off the board since the 3rd inning. At the top of the order now coming up here for the Lady Hornets. Anna Rosenlund will get things started. We'll get that update from around the district here in just a few moments. Rosenlund's first pitch hits Rosenlund. First hit batsman of the night for either side, so a leadoff base runner here for the Lady Hornets. So the update around the district, Porter leads Kingwood Park now 1-0.
Oh, okay.
That's a big one if you are a Porter fan.
But we need Kingwood Park to win.
Yes, you need Kingwood Park to win. That could set some stuff up for Tuesday, which we'll document in postgame. We'll have to wait and see what happens. McHale lays down a good bunt back to Garrett. The throw to first is bobbled over there by Williams. That's going to allow Rosenlund to scoot on over to third. So runners at the corners and nobody out for Huntsville here for J.J. Duke.
Yeah, Duke only has the one hit on the day, though, if my record is right now. Has the triple.
But she's popped out and flown out since.
Yeah. She's due then.
First pitch from Garrett. Duke thought about laying the bunt. McHale scooting on over to second on catcher's indifference. And yeah, you need Kingwood Park to come back now against Porter, and that could set things up for a shot for the Lady Hornets to clinch the district on Tuesday night as Duke tries to lay down the bunt, but it goes foul. 1-1 the count.
Growing up, had a dog named Duke, actually.
Ah?
A dachshund. Little wiener
Dachshund.
dog named Duke.
My ex-roommate's dog was named Duke, and it was a dachshund mix.
Really?
Yes.
Duke's just a cool name.
It is. Here's the 1-1 to Duke. Towards the knob of the bat and fouled away 1-2.
Pretty close to Luke, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
A little close. Oh, and by the way, the other game, Dayton and Lufkin. Dayton up 5-2 on the Lady Pack, so Lufkin's playoff hopes could be up in smoke. As Duke swings, that one's going to get into the outfield. Will it get down? That is the question. It will not.
Tag.
Throw to the plate.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, that one ended up in Lufkin. That is an RBI sac fly for J.J. Duke to make it 10-2. That brings home Rosenlund. McHale scoots on over to third. So the sac RBI there for J.J. That'll add on her stats side. And now here's Hope Grant. 0 for 3 tonight. 2 strikeouts and reached on an error. With 1 on and 1 out, here's the pitch. Grant tries to lay down the bunt. That one went foul and away, 0-1. You gotta love him. I don't know if our crowd might picked it up.
I hope it didn't.
0-1 to Grant. Drops it on the ground, shortstop side. Wade's got it. Throw to first to Garrett in time. It's a sacrifice RBI for the Lady Hornets. That scores Eris McHale to make it 11-2. So 2 across here for Huntsville in the top of the 6th inning. That'll bring Ms. Katie von Rosenberg to the plate. She is 1 for 3.
Got those 2 runs back off that homer in the last bottom of the 5th right there quickly.
And von Rosenberg stares at a pitch at her eyes in the count 1-0. Speaking of homers, von Rosenberg's done it twice this year. Of course, you and I had the call of her first ever high school home run in Kingwood. And then she got one in the Little League kind of way, an inside the park home run last time against Nacogdoches.
Does that count?
Yeah, it counts. 1-0. Von Rosenberg swings. Popped it up on the infield. It's going to get in the foul ground, though, so it's going to be a tough play against the fence. It gets down. So von Rosenberg's at-bat will continue. It's 1-1.
I sense a lack of energy really from the start, but even since it's been kind of down after really the 3rd inning from really both sides.
I mean, it's tough if you're Nac.
Yeah, it is pretty tough because you fall behind 9-0 pretty quickly, and you get those 2 runs back, but then you give them right back right here as another ball.
2-1 count now on von Rosenberg. If she gets on, Emily Zunker will bat. 2-1 on the way from LT. Ooh, right in there. Beautiful pitch. Strike 2.
Like the little complex here we got.
Yeah, it's
nice,
gorgeous.
Nice field.
Gorgeous here at Nacogdoches.
With the trees, too. That's everywhere in this district. Beautiful landscape.
2-2 to von Rosenberg. Foul again down the line. If Huntsville cannot score here in the top of the 6th, we will play a 7th. They would need just the 1 run to invoke the mercy rule. 2-2. Von Rosenberg chops that one back up the middle. A base hit for Katie von Rosenberg. She is now 2 for 4 on the evening. 2 singles on the night. And that'll allow Emily Zunker to have an at-bat.
Hit the gap there in the infield, and nice grounder up the middle. Good piece of hitting right there. 2 for 4 in the night.
So Zunker now in, as Sanders will see the rest of the night off. She went 1 for 3 with a single and a fly out and reaching on an error. First offering to Emily Zunker. Ooh, just a little high there. That was more at the letters of Zunker, but it's 0-1.
Hey, you're good, 5. You're good.
First, next pitch, swinging and into right center for a base hit. Zunker on with a single. Von Rosenberg will round third. She's coming to the plate, and she scores to make it 12-2. Zunker is in at third. How about that? A single for Emily Zunker to make it 12-2.
A single and got 2 extra bases right there. One from a fielding error and one just being aggressive right there. And good base running there from everyone involved.
So Zunker now on at third base. Callie Klawinski takes ball 1 high. So that makes it a 10-run lead here in the top of the 6th inning. 1-0 to Klawinski. Inside, but framed well for strike 1.
Wow.
Klawinski tonight, she's only 0 for 1. She's been walked twice and has struck out. Open stance here, 1-1. High on that one, 1-2. Good rise ball there from LT Garrett.
All right, let's go 3. Battle up now.
And good at bats from all of them. Not only 0-1, or really just 0-1, but 3 great at bats.
1-2 to Klawinski, just inside, 2-2. If the inning rolls on, the senior Valerie Cobb will get an opportunity to bat. That would allow everybody, that has allowed everybody to get into the ballgame tonight, whether it be batting or fielding. 2-2 to Klawinski. Opposite on the infield, but it will get out of play and take a hop towards the Nacogdoches football stadium. Count remains 2-2. Sun is completely set here, so the lights have come on here at Nac High. We approach 8 o'clock. In between innings, we'll get an update from the baseball side of things. See if Huntsville's been able to trim that Kingwood Park lead. 2-2 again to Klawinski. Well high that time, 3-2, but that caromed right back to Ojeda, so Zunker had no opportunity to come to the plate. So a full count now with 2 down.
I feel bad for this umpire right here. He's dodging bullets.
Literal bullets. Payoff pitch. Klawinski pops it foul and out of play.
Okay, hold on a second. For Callie here, I think, has every at-bat gone to a full count tonight?
If it has, I might have
the first one. I think the first one did, and the second one might, maybe not. Because there was a 4-pitch walk in there somewhere.
I think that may have been her second one.
Yeah. Still good at bat.
Still good at bats. That strikeout was a full count.
Yeah, well, she was up 3-0.
Yeah. 3-2 again. Klawinski fouls another one back. Good battle here between Garrett and the junior Klawinski. This is why I keep you around. You keep me on my toes. Always something unpredictable from the menace.
I might be calm. Well, I don't know where I was going to go with that.
Another payoff. Klawinski fouls off yet another. Doing a good job protecting here at the plate. She's trying to do all.
She's hit everywhere around the ballpark, but not in the ballpark.
Put it on your bingo cards.
Blackout.
Yeah.
She'll get a hit right here.
I hope so, my friend. Payoff again. Ooh.
Oh, my gosh.
Just got a piece of it. Just got a piece of it with the knob of the bat. Oh, okay. We'll roll on here. 10th pitch of the at-bat. We need to get sound effects on this jingle ballot. I don't know why I haven't thought about it up to this
Jordan
point.
about that.
Hey, keep going.
I'll talk to him soon.
Now win it here.
Again, Zunker at third. 12-2 Huntsville. Payoff again. Low and inside for ball 4. One in at bat by Callie Klawinski. Her third walk of the night, and that will ensure an at bat for Valerie Cobb.
That was my kind of at bat right there. Fighting it off, getting a tough walk. I think that was a 9-pitch walk.
Cobb tries to lay down a bunt here with 2 out and fouls it back 0-1. Cobb has seen some action this season. 6 stolen bases on the base paths entering tonight. Batting .250, and now this her 5th plate appearance. She scored 10 runs. She's got 1 hit earlier this year.
Let's go.
Senior Cobb with an open stance in the 0-1. Swings at that pitch, dropped by Ojeda, so that'll allow Klawinski to scoot over to second. Count 0-2 here on Cobb. Zunker again the runner at third. Callie Klawinski the runner at second now. And an 0-2 pitch to Valerie Cobb. Skips the plate. Good block there by Ojeda, 1-2. If the inning rolls on, Kiana Washington will get to bat.
Hey, keep battling now. Let's go 1-4.
1-2 to Cobb.
Go!
Checks her swing on a pitch high, 2-2.
Whoa, that was a headhunter right there for the umpire.
So battling back from down 0-2. Run it to a 2-2 count here for Cobb. One of 4 seniors for the Lady Hornets this year. 2-2, called strike 3. So that'll end the frame here for Huntsville, but they do get 3 across here in the top of the 6th inning. So if they can get 3 outs in the bottom of the 6th, we can head on home. We'll have the rest of this ball game for you when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Welcome back to Nacogdoches. We're into the bottom of the 6th now. 9-1-2 coming up here for the Lady Dragons. Their final chance tonight to try and extend this game 1 inning further. Huntsville currently in the mercy rule position. They get the 3 outs they need here, and we can call it a night here in NAC. So here's Madison Pleasant to lead things off. She's 0 for 1 against Grant tonight, grounded out. First offering, Pleasant swings it right back to the backstop. The count 0-1. That was making a beeline right for me.
I would have caught it.
I know you would have protected me if there was no net here.
No, I wouldn't have.
I know you wouldn't have. You would have let that just tattoo me right in the face.
I'm getting out of the way.
Drops that one foul 0-2. That would have been a lot like what Kendall did in the district opener this year. A ball that was just popped up right at our table. Just,
you got to catch it.
No, I tried to, but it's a hot shot coming down.
Yeah.
And then Kendall is running off with a headset on her head, dragging this thing here.
Oh, my goodness.
Our soundboard with us. Did I tell you this?
If it drops on the ground, she's fired, I guess.
No. It took a shot off the corner of the table. I thought it took her phone out. We were good either way. 0-2 to Pleasant. Called strike 3. Ring her up. And another strikeout in the books for Hope Grant. Her 4th of the night. First one looking. And we're back to the top of the order. Shariah Wade with 1 down. Huntsville 2 outs away from picking up the win. It is now 3-0 Porter. Top of the 6th there against Kingwood. That's
a shame.
That is going to be tough to come back from because Porter, as we saw, they pitch very, very well. And they are on track to pick up that win and stay tied with Huntsville at the top of the district. But you know what that sets up?
Sets up a classic, man. That sets up a classic.
Winner take all next Saturday for the district. Barring that Kingwood Park does not come back, however, but it's going to be a tough one. 1-0 count now here on Shariah Wade. And in the other ball game, Dayton in control against Lufkin, 7-2, top of 6th. Oh, that's right. I said I would also get an update from the baseball side. It's currently still 3-0 Kingwood Park in the bottom of the 4th, 2 out, and they have runners at the corners. It looks like they're adding some runs, though, as there's a swing and a miss by Wade, 1-1. Yep, Kingwood Park just plated 2 for the baseball side of things. It's now 5-0. With 1 down, nobody on, 1-1. That one just misses. One bit of defensive laundry for you. Kiana Washington now in center field for Noel Sandman, by the way. Two-1 to Wade. Inside, 3-1 the count. Wade walked her last time against Grant. And that ended the perfect game bid at the time for Hope. Wind picks up slightly left to right, 3-1. That one skips the plate. Another walk to Shariah Wade, puts one on for Giselle Ojeda.
Those are the at-bats that drive a pitch crazy here. A pitcher, but it also the head coach here crazy. When you only need 3 outs to end this game in 6, and we're walking batters.
Here's Ojeda.
Sets up the double play, though.
As that one skips to the backstop, scooting down over to second and getting in there safely is Wade, so that takes the double play threat away.
Right there, tighten up, man.
Yep. So it's a 1-0 count here on Giselle Ojeda. I was about to make mention, she lined out her last time, did Ojeda, into a 3 unassisted double play by Klawinski, so the opportunity could have been there again. 1-0. Popped up on the infield, but it'll get out of play.
Catch it.
Catch that. Up.
Too far.
Too far. Ojeda, by the way, also has struck out, so she is 0 for 2. And in what is a critical night across District 16 5A as we wind our way to season's end. Here's the 1-1 to Ojeda. That one in there. Strike 2. Found the outside upper corner. Jaira Fletcher waits on deck for Nacogdoches. Again, Hope Grant tonight working with 4 strikeouts, just the 2 runs given up on a 2-run shot to LT Garrett. Here's the 1-2. That one hit well by Ojeda in the left center field. Washington, though, in left center makes the catch for out number 2. Good play there by the senior moving to her right. And so that will bring it to the final opportunity here for Nacogdoches to try and extend this game any further. It's Jaira Fletcher, the center fielder for the Lady Dragons. That leaves Wade over at second base on the flyout by Ojeda. First offering to Fletcher. Just misses low there, 1-0. Again, Lady Hornets postgame wrap-up coming your way next. We will have a conversation with our player of the ball game, possibly 2, and of course head coach Morgan Bryan before we get out of here tonight. Here's the 1-0. Fletcher, hot shot, but foul. So you got to give Nacogdoches some credit. This top of the order has been rather, very, what's the word here? They've been very cognizant at the plate. They've been hitting well against Grant. Pesky. They've put balls in play, some great defensive backups for Hope.
Yep.
Really the only blemish was that 5th inning, the single and the home run. The one who hit the single is on deck if the game rolls on. Here's the 1-1. Fletcher again foul down the right side, and Nacogdoches down to their final strike. Huntsville with the win is 7-1 in district. Porter, if things stay where they're at, they will move to 7-1. They have the head-to-head. With 2 games remaining. Huntsville gets Dayton on the road on Tuesday. Myself, and maybe a special guest commentator coming your way on Tuesday. You'll see. 1-2. Fletcher fouls it back. Anthony here to my right might think it's him. Again, Nacogdoches down to their final strike here in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods. The The 1-2 again to Fletcher. That one high that time. And the count 2-2. Fletcher tonight 0 for 2. She has grounded out to second base side both times to the plate. 2-2 from Grant. That one fouled off yet again by Fletcher. Good battle here. Again, Nacogdoches, if they score that runner over at second base, that could prolong the game one more inning.
Extend it.
Jayla Garrett again waits on deck if the game rolls on. Huntsville seeking their third straight season sweep of Nacogdoches. 2-2 offering. Fletcher hits that one into left center. Washington's over. She's got it for out number 3, and that is the ball game here tonight. Back-to-back putouts for Kiana Washington, the senior, and that'll wrap things up here tonight in Nacogdoches. The Lady Hornets win it 12-2 over the Lady Dragons. They move now to 7-1 in District 16, 5A, with 2 games remaining coming up next week. Lady Hornets post-game wrap-up coming up next. We'll talk to our player of the game. I haven't all the way decided yet, but you will definitely hear from head coach Morgan Bryant when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and I'm proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcomes you to the Huntsville Lady Hornets post-game wrap-up. For stats and analysis of tonight's game, let's go back to the diamond and join Carlos Zimmermann and head coach Morgan Bryant.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to Nacogdoches. We're finally done, 12-2. Huntsville gets the win over Nac. Third straight season sweep of the Lady Dragons. I'm here with your 2 players of the game, Hope Grant and Eris McHale. Ladies, great job tonight, first off. And then, secondly, Hope, I'll start with you. Great night again in the circle. I mean, just the one blemish there in the 5th. Just your thoughts on how the game went for you?
I think it went pretty good. I had trust in my defense this whole entire time, so I really didn't stress a lot of that game. It wasn't really a hard game for me.
How was it for you just leading into this ballgame and how you were going to approach Nacogdoches after no-hitting them last time?
I clear mind and just having a lot of faith in the people behind me.
And then, Eris, I'll ask you, I mean, you've turned it on offensively as of late. Just a lot of good hits. You had 2 of them tonight. Just how are you feeling out there at the plate?
Honestly, just swing the bat. I pretend I'm playing blitz in my head like in practice.
And I mean, you were at the bottom of the lineup there for a little bit while, and then you were able to work your way back up. I mean, you spent a lot of last year in the middle of the order, so you've seen every top of and middle and bottom of the order. I mean, how do you approach every kind of ball game like that, knowing that you're going to be out there being trusted on by your teammates?
Honestly, I never know where I'm going to hit in the lineup, where I'm going to be fielding. I just kind of go with the flow. When Coach B told me I was batting second, I was jaw dropped.
There you go. That's all you can ask for. Flabbergasted. I think that's the word of the
Yes.
day here for the Lady Hornets. Hope, I'll ask you, as one of the senior leaders on this team, you head to Dayton on Tuesday. Should be a really good ball game with them, and it'll set things up for next Saturday in what is looking to be a winner-take-all for the district, as Porter's up on Kingwood Park right now. So, as one of the senior leaders, you've seen the highs and the lows over the last couple of years. What's it going to take to get 2 big wins and a district title once again?
Just do what we normally do. I think the last Porter game, we were just clinched. So I think if we just relax, we'll be fine. And we're really excited to play Dayton because we missed them. We made friends with them in the locker room during the rain. So, yeah.
Should be a fun game on Tuesday. All right, ladies, before I let you go and let y'all get on that bus back home to Huntsville, Ayers, I'll start with you. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to back home?
My mom. That's definitely my #1 supporter. I love you a lot.
There you go, Brandy. Hope.
My beautiful grandparents, I just love them so much. They are live, laugh, love to me in my life.
All right, ladies, congratulations on the big win. Go hang out with your team, and we will see y'all on Tuesday.
Thank you. Grandma, I shouted you out.
All righty. I'll welcome back in my broadcast partner here in Luke Scott as we'll get ready to talk to head coach Morgan Bryan here in just a few moments here this evening. Luke.
Oh, a little camera there on you, Carlos.
Yeah, you know. Hey, what's going on, people? The 7 of you that are still hanging out with us tonight. As head coach Morgan Bryan will make our way over here in just a few moments. Luke, a great night for the Lady Hornets. Just the one blemish there in the bottom of the 5th inning. I mean, you can't ask much more of a better ball game when you needed to win. Kind of a trap game tonight for Huntsville, but they pulled through anyway.
Yeah, trap game, but Lady Hornets took care of business. They got up early, got up 9 through 3 innings there, and kind of hit a wall there. Was just kind of not complacent, but just the game just kind of came to them, and they just kind of go with the flow of things, hitting even par there, which is nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're up 9-0, and they respond back after giving up 2. They get 2 back to 11-2, and then get one more for 12-2 victory. So it was just a good game. It was a solid game.
Well, I'll trade the mic here with you here, and I'll let you ask anything if you wish, and I'll welcome in the winning head coach. Head coach Morgan Bryan. Coach, I know y'all got a long trip back home, as do we, so I'll try to make this as short and sweet as possible. Yeah, come on, bring the sun in here. All right, Coach, another great win tonight, 12-2 over Nacogdoches. I know you would have loved to see just a little bit less offense out of Nacogdoches tonight, but still a great win for your girls.
Absolutely. No, they did a great job. We were kind of pulling our heads a little bit there for a little bit, just kind of had a little bit of an undisciplined minute or two. So we went to small ball, and that hasn't been working for us. So, it was great to see them be able to put on those timely bunts and in those situations and just seeing the ball down and making sure that we're making good contact and moving our runners. And we executed at the plate, and that's what it came down to.
Coach, talk about the flows in the game. You got off to a good start there, going up 9 runs through the 3, and then you just kind of hit a wall. What is like the mindset in the dugout there when you hit that wall after a couple innings and you're just not able to get any hits there? You're playing good defense, but just not able to get any more runs.
Absolutely. I mean, after a 2-hour drive, you kind of get off that bus and you're amped up and you're excited. And then I think that we just kind of hit, like what you said, a lull. And we really had to talk about it. And we said, at the end of the day, you got to fix it. You got to buck up in that situation and just kind of make that adjustment. And I think we did. But we did. We definitely hit that wall and had a lull in our scoring. And we had to fix it and we had to figure out how to execute.
Great win tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, now you look ahead to what's coming up here. You face Dayton on Tuesday. And after what happened last time, well, hopefully. Yeah. I don't think we're going to have a debacle like we did last time against Dayton at home, but you go on the road to face them. Obviously, a team that is playing for a lot. They're either on track or picked up a win over Lufkin tonight, so they solidified their spot in the postseason. So your thoughts on going to play Dayton on Tuesday?
It's the same as what you said. I hope that we don't have another 5-hour rain delay. But at the end of the day, they came out after that delay, and they were hitting the ball really well. So we expect that from them. We expect a good offense. Of course, they have a good defense as well. So we just expect a good ball game every time we walk in. We had another another one tonight. You know, LT's a great pitcher. She was spotting the ball really well. And we're just seeing really good teams in our district, and I respect that. So, again, we look for a good ball game out of Dayton. We look for good pitching, good hitting, just all around good competition.
Should be a lot of fun on Tuesday night, Coach. We know
Absolutely.
we got a long trip back home,
Yeah.
so I'll let you get going. But anybody you want to give a shout out to? I think they are waving in the background behind you here.
Of course. Probably my family is waving. Most of my family is here, so I have my mom and my dad, and then, of course, my sons and my husband. But hi to my sisters and my nephews and nieces. I love you all, and hi to Kylie. So love you guys.
All right, Coach. Congrats on the big win. We'll see you Tuesday.
Y'all say bye. Say bye.
There you go.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. All right, folks, we got to get on out of here this evening as we are going to call it a night here in Nacogdoches. Luke, I'll let you get the headset back on, and you can deliver your final thoughts of the evening.
Well, my final thoughts were kind of what I said before. Just it's a good ball game. You hit your lull. Still went up. Run ruled 12-2 at the 6th. It's a good game. Take care of business, and it's on to the next one. It's on to the next game on next week. Have a good little bit of practice here between the two games, and we'll be back pretty soon.
Absolutely. Tuesday night in Dayton. Should be a lot of fun here for Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball taking on the Dayton Lady Broncos. That is a 6:15 p.m. Lady Hornets countdown to first pitch, 6:30. First pitch down there in Dayton. Luke, will you be with me or will you not be?
On Dayton?
Dayton.
Man, you know what? I just kind of take the day how it comes to me. Yeah,
All right.
I might be. It's an away game.
It's an away game.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
All
Come
right.
on now.
There you go.
Road trip and Luke.
Road trip and Luke. So
Driver
Luke. That's right. You got to hit the road as well. So we're going to get out of here now. Thank you all for joining us here this evening. Again, your final Huntsville wins 12-2 over Nacogdoches. Thank you as always to our wonderful sponsors for making this broadcast possible. We'll see you on Tuesday. Head on over to baseball now. Colin Neal and BJ McMichael. They have the call in Kingwood. As always, friends, have a very most pleasant tomorrow. And on the count of 3, Luke, Sting 'em Hornets, 1, 2, 3.
Sting 'em Hornets.
Sting 'em Hornets. Good night, God bless, and so long from deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods in Nacogdoches.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. No portion of this broadcast may be used or transmitted in any other form without the express written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, and 101.7 KSAM. Thank you for watching, and Sting 'em Hornets.